Welcome. Welcome to another segment, a little sharing. What are we sharing? We are sharing love. We are sharing kindness. We are sharing compassion. We are sharing forgiveness. Tracy is the medium in which collective consciousness is flowing through. Tracy has moved aside, lack of better words, to allow source energy to communicate. All good things from the heavens above in Tracy's world. All good things from the heavens above. Fascinating, truly. To some, a bunch of BS. And it is understood. Even Tracy herself will say, it is hard to explain. How does it all work? How do you move my hands? How do I know what to say? How do you make facial expressions? She understands. She also understands that the gifts of mediumship is a miracle. Miracles from the heavens. Isn't that grand? So all foundation through Tracy, if you will, is based on love, compassion, kindness, and forgiveness. And so often ones will say, so we know about that. We know about kindness. We know about compassion, forgiveness. We know about it. Do you have something else? And we want to say, there isn't anything else truly. We often ask the question, where were you before arriving to Mother Earth? Where were you? Where were you? So many feel that the transition from physical to non-physical is into divine eternal light, into the heavens. Let us just say it that way. So where were you before your arrival? Isn't that a fascinating question to ponder? We think so. Without the sense of love, truly, would Mother Earth even be? When you walk upon Mother Earth in physical form, when you walk upon Mother Earth with the unfolding of life, the journey called life, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the victories, the blows, the contrast of life, through it all, in every step, is the foundation of love. For love is truly who you are. And in this divine, eternal, loving light of love holds the grandest sense of compassion, the grandest sense of kindness and forgiveness, and naturally all branching out. But you have come to Mother Earth to feel everything. So emotions are in place for everyone to feel every emotion. All emotions are meant to be felt. Now, where it gets sort of sticky, not all emotions are meant to be held for any length of time. So many are feeling fear in this space and time. So many are feeling anger and rage in this space and time. So many are feeling sorrowful, feeling helpless and hopeless in this space and time. And the contrast of life. For you would not know hot if you did not know cold, or you would not know cold if you did not know hot. So to experience sorrow is to understand joy. And to experience joy is to understand sorrow. When you walk upon Mother Earth in all your divine glory, which is in every step, every moment in time, for it is who you are. But it is true. It gets buried under life experience. It gets buried. We talk about the layers that covers one's eternal light. And we do share that it is a choice to bring forth love. It is a choice to bring forth compassion and kindness and forgiveness. And so many will say, it's not a choice. Are you kidding me? How can I be loving towards what has just happened? How can I find compassion to something so cruel? How can I be kind to someone that was so mean and hurt me so deeply? And how would I ever find forgiveness in any of it? Forgiveness. How would I ever do that? And that is when you can see that it is a choice. Sometimes one will forgive another and will never forgive themselves. Sometimes one will forgive themselves and never another. Sometimes one can be extremely kind to a stranger and unkind to oneself, towards a spouse, family member, friend. There are times where compassion is abound. And then there are times where one doesn't feel very compassionate at all. They deserved it. They deserved the punishment. I'm glad they got what they got. I'm glad they got it. I was glad to see them. That's not very compassionate now, is it? You can see how it is all a choice. We call it the 4 pillars of the foundation of life: compassion, kindness, forgiveness, and love. Just who you are. And it is a choice to bring it forth. We from the heavens are just wanting to gently remind you that it is a choice, and that all emotions are a choice. And we know it doesn't feel like a choice. We know it does not feel like a choice, for if something is presented that makes you feel sad, it is sad. And if something that is presented that makes you feel joyful, it is joyful. But isn't it something that the same one thing can be joyful to one and not joyful to another? Or the one thing that brought such joy is now bringing great sadness? Or something that really was challenging became something so important in your life that you could not have done without it, if you will? The experiences of life. And it is through the challenges that you do have the choice to bring your love, your loving light forward, to place upon. We speak about placing love upon. Place love upon the upset. Place love upon the fear. Place love upon the joy and the well-being. Place love upon peace. Place love upon what feels the sense of destruction, abandonment, hopelessness, helplessness. If you are able to remind yourself that you have within you this divine expansion of love to be shared at each moment in time, then you would have the awareness and the mindfulness to say to yourself, I feel pretty awful. They hurt me. I don't know how I'm ever going to forgive. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I don't know. I don't know how to even love myself or be kind to myself. I don't know. That is when you can find within and just bring a gentle moment of love. One deep inhale of loving light. One inhale of grand Mother Earth before you move forward. We have shared that emotions are a vibration moving outwards, from within outwards. You know an angry person just by looking at them. They don't even have to speak with you and you know it. But not just in the way they are holding their body or the expression on their face. You know it by vibration. Same with a happy person, someone with a twinkle in their eye. You know they're happy just by the way they're holding their body, the way they're walking, they're dancing as they walk. There is a skip in their step. Someone that is feeling the burdens of life heavy in heart, heavy and burdened. You see it in their body. They get lower and lower and lower. And when they walk, it's heavy. It feels heavy. But it is all a vibration. And so how you are feeling moves forward. And then we share. Take a step. Take a step. Yes. Take a step into your own vibration, because that is what is truly taking place as your day unfolds, moment to moment to moment. So when you are feeling whatever emotion you are feeling, you then walk into it. It truly goes around you, but we're, for display's sake, just you walk into it. Then something may present itself to change that emotion. Something that you were so sad about, you saw a different perspective in, and you felt relief and you felt content. Something that you were angry about, perhaps you've just decided to accept because you just can't change it. And in that acceptance of not being able to change something, cannot change the past, even though many wish to, cannot be undone. And then ones will beat themselves up because they cannot undo it. They cannot take back the words that were spoken or received. They cannot take back the choices made to bring them to where they stand this day. But what you can do is place love upon, finding that acceptance that it cannot be changed, and then find forgiveness and say, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. And I forgive the other or others. You can see how it is a choice. So we, this day, just a short little sharing, to share with you that you have the choice to choose. You have free will. You have free will. You have come to Mother Earth with free will, free choice. Choose how you wish to feel. Let go of something that no longer serves you. Let go of the anger and the resentments and the frustration. And ones will say, oh, easy for you to say up there in the heavens where everything is all about love. You're not here. You don't know my life. You don't know what I've lived. We do. Angels upon the earth. No. Allow yourself, we want to say, some patience and some caring. Be gentle with yourself. Nurture yourself, especially in the space and time upon Mother Earth. Nurture ones around you. Show care for ones around you, even if you feel they do not deserve it, because it is a vibration. And when you are caring towards yourself and to another, you present caring vibration, and then you take a step. And in that moment, then you can feel a little lighter, you can breathe a little more, you can feel a little more relaxed. And then you walk there. And then you feel, well, perhaps a little joyful, a little more light-hearted. And then you start to release the unwanted emotions, walking into something that feels better, that just feels better. One deep inhale of Mother Earth will allow space for a moment to feel better, to provide relief within yourself, to provide relief in your mind, your heart, your soul, your body. We do place a timer. Tracy places a timer because she does not have concept of time when she is receiving. So we will wrap this little segment up. You are a miracle, creating miracles, whether you believe that or not. Choose love, for love is the answer. Love is always the answer, in all ways. Really good. There is great love for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will turn off the timer. Thank you.